Really fast, this is my son's new Mustang. Kid's taken like 4 lessons. He's gonna be really good. He took violin for 4 years. Music comes way too easy. You know people like that where it's just way too easy? So drop in the comments, I'll show him. I'm trying to get him to let me show him how to do triads so you guys can see how a total beginner actually does it. But I might not be cool anymore. All right, because I'm also dad. So here's what we're gonna do. Triads, when you see a guitar player flying around the neck effortlessly by themselves or in a band, and they're connecting the dots like this, and it's just flowing, they're using triads, I guarantee it. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you 6 triads. We're gonna stay on the same string set, but we have to have a foundation for it. And the chord charts are below, okay? So grab those from my Dropbox, you're gonna follow it. So we're gonna do a C, F, G, okay? Now if you don't know your music theory, that's a 1, 4, 5. The 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. There's your Nashville numbering system. I'll do videos on that too, okay? 1, 4, 5. Now that's like home base. Now, the triads, that's why you're here, right? This is where the musicality just goes over the top. So the first triad shape we're gonna do, I've done a lot on these, and you'll see a lot of players use that. We're gonna stay on the D, G, and B string set. There's 4 string sets. There's 3 triads per string set for a total of 12 triad shapes. I'm telling you, trust me. You guys that know, drop it in the comments. I'm speaking truth here. Once you know those, if you just don't go past that, you're gonna rip on guitar, all right? So there's the first shape, C, E, G. Slide it down to the F, F, A, C. Here's your music theory, 1, 3, 5. And then G, G, B, D, G, B, D, G, B, D, okay? These Mustangs are a trip, so hopefully I don't bend these things out of pitch. They only have a 24-inch scale length. Great guitars. All right, so we're gonna practice going like this. Triad, so I'm doing the C, F, I'm arpeggiating it, okay? Now maybe try and do this. I got a lot of videos on here like this. In fact, my biggest video ever, which blew up, was this very thing, okay? So try the bar chord to the triad. Those of you that know you've watched, but if you're new, hit that like button, okay? What I'm doing when I go thumb over the top is I am muting out the E and A, okay? And I'm hitting that triad shape. I don't care what your skill level is. You could be considered the best guitarist in the world. This is something great you should do every day, okay? Okay? Bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad. Follow me, okay? So that's our first 3 triads. And I showed something in another video, which I'll link. You should try and finger pick in different ways too. Instead of hitting the root 3, 5, do 3, 3, 5. Let's see, 3, root 5, 1. Yeah, 3, 1, 5, 1. So many combinations. Okay, so there you go. So the next triads we're gonna do, same thing, C, F, and G. We're gonna keep it simple for you. Charts and linked in the description below. Okay, they're all free. And I love making them for you. So we're gonna do the same string set, but we're gonna do this kind of bar chord thing, okay? See that? So that's a G triad. Now, this time we've got 5 root 3, meaning this first note is the 5, this middle note is the 1, or the root, and then the third is right there, the major 3. So if you know your theory, C, E, G is a C major triad. So if the 5 is G, the root is C, the 1, and then E is the 3. See, this is how you learn the neck too. I did a video on that, like stop trying to memorize notes. I think it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant put it in a musical context, okay? So this is how you do this, all right? So you've got the C, okay? And I'm always saying connect the dots. Watch this too. Situational awareness. Obviously, if I'm playing with my first finger there, see that? But you need to realize that's coming out of the chords that we all learn as beginners. We learn that bar chord, but we're just getting root, 5, octave, but we're doing it right here. So see that? Slide all the way up to the F, and then to the G. See that? So the charts are in there. Just look at those, rewind this. So now let's turn it into music. So let's try this. What you can do is mix and match now. So maybe, let's do the C. Let's just start in the bar chord. C, triad, F triad, G triad, C, triad, F bar to G bar. See, I'm going back and forth. Don't get me wrong, bar chords are amazing. They could always be your home base, but you could do a whole song with just triads, okay? Now, what if we do, let's try this. Let's play the C, then let's grab the F triad here, that bar, and then here, the G. So like this. Now, one of the reasons I love the D, G, and B triad set is because it's easy to like mute out. It's in the middle of the strings, right? And it's very easy to get percussive. Okay, so what if we did, let's try this. Let's try the C triad right here like this with that bar. And again, remember, I'm picking 5 root, 3 root. They're all little different flavors. This is a C triad. This is a C triad. Okay, this is an F triad. This is an F triad. G triad. G triad. Did you see what I did there? That's a great thing you should do. Watch this. Do C. Just pick it once. Burn it in your brain. Okay, C triad. C triad. You have the chord charts, no excuses now. Okay, F triad. F triad. G triad. And G triad. Now, I guarantee you someone's gonna drop a comment saying like, well, why are you showing it when you've gotta have so much movement? I'm kind of doing that with being purposeful about that because I want you to get used to moving around the neck effortlessly. Of course there's a C triad right here. There's one here, right? There's all kinds of C triads. They're everywhere. That's what I'm trying to show you. So when you start learning this, and you gotta connect the dots. I can't give you all this in one day. It's gotta be short spurts of information. So today, just practice. Do the bar to this triad, bar to this triad, bar to this triad. Now do bar to this triad, okay? Bar to this triad, bar to this triad, okay? So that's it. You guys got it. You got everything you need. Sit there on the couch, do it without a pick. And when you see people saying, how do you solo using triads? That's just kind of what you do. You can do like little... See, soloing doesn't always mean just playing a bunch of notes out of like a pentatonic or a major pentatonic or out of a mode. Sometimes it's just outlining the chord progression. So just... Here's one tiny thing too. Okay, watch this. You could do this, and after you play that F bar, slide into the G triad, like this. Okay, that's it. So remember, I'm always here to help you. Drop me a comment. I'll answer every single one. Can't believe the channel is way over 11,000 subs now. You guys are amazing. Number one goal for me, and tell me if I did okay or if I failed, is to give you something before you watch this, you can sit down in your little playing environment and you can get better. 1% better every day. All right, check out the links. You guys know the drill. Hit the like button. It does help the channel, help spread it. Let's keep growing this thing, all right? And if you made it this far, drop Team Jellyfish in the comments or just tell me your favorite sea creature. I love sharks too, which you can kind of see the Jaws poster over there. And stay tuned. I'll do a little review and let me know if you want to see my son if you'll let me do a video of him playing triads. All right, that's it. Keep going. Only you can stop you. You're not going to stop. Later.